Yeah, you already know. Easy A, right? Or Easy. I want to say thank you to my Heavenly Father. Thank you to my ancestors, all the archangels, all my ancestors. And it really includes your ancestors because we all family, we all one. Even if we ain't on this plane together, they doing another part in the body. You know, the whole, the collective, the all in all, the I in all, and the all in I, for me, or you, or every animal, or every object. For anything to exist, it has to have life. I know what you call with our small brains and how we was taught that you'll think I'm talking blasphemy or foolery or ignorance or any other word that will or once would have. Because I'm waking the world up to this, so that's why I'm saying this. I actually lost it just that quick, but God will bring it back. I'm not worrying about that. But what made me actually start this video is like just keep getting more details, more precise, more intimate. and, and just the synchronicities and confirmations that just happen on its own, or so-called happen on its own, presents itself. It's been happening a lot. Um, you know what it is. Well, God got control. I mean, He truly does. You know, things that I know I should be off the hinges about. Um, I'm sitting here just, you know, letting the brain run through it, or have this course at it and digesting it and spitting it back out. I don't, I don't, I don't know why it's still on. The collective or the groups are still trying to test. The exams, as far as I know, is over. And I'm not looking for apologies. Don't, it's not that serious. I'm still breathing. I'm still able to do what I'm able to do. Now, actually on my own with no blockages, no outside influence, you know, meddling. It's a good feeling because at least I know I ain't crazy. Because things definitely wasn't things definitely wasn't adding up. But everything makes sense. It don't make sense, but it makes sense. It makes sense because you know you can see the reality of it if you truly sit back and ponder and remember, or it's given to you in flashes. You have the answers that you've been asking for for years, or as long as you knew something wasn't making sense, or and then it did make sense. Where how what I was going through, which was hard, it was emotional, it was scarring, damaging, to you could say kind of a torment. But you know, by reading the word or getting familiar with the word, it, it really gave a person hope. I know a lot of us got out the Bible that a lot of torment come with you know following him, which is 100% true. But I also want y'all to look at your lives now, in your good times and your bad times. Ain't it the same thing? Ain't it the same thing? Say you did it the godly way, or the divine way, or the meek way, or the foolish way, which basically that's how y'all felt about it, or call us that genuinely had that in our heart without even knowing that we had it in our heart until it's been shown, or it was nurtured by the individuals that was around them that had this knowledge, that knew this certain information, and seeing a brother or their sister, their mother, their father, nephew, uncle, niece, aunt, however you want to, dice it up, whatever, distance cousins, you know, third around, married in, makes no difference. 'Cause like I said, we all family everywhere, anyway, no matter what race, creed, language, whatever. Language came separated with the fall of Babylon. We should all know that, right? We all spoke one language and got so full of ourselves that we was gonna build a monument not for God, or it was out of vanity, and to say that we are His equal, or just to actually call ourselves gods is it's a disrespect. demigod, earth angels, star seeds. Those are what you call all acceptable. Those phrases, but all the others that you call God. I can't. I, how dare we'll be lucky to get away with demi half. For real. And then to be acting like it. Spoil you brats. Like daddy or mommy is not gonna get tired somewhere down the line, especially when you know daddy, our true daddy and our true mother and our true older brother that follows the lead of mom and dad and mom. With so much respect, with so much reverence, with so much faith. Mm, um, Y'all really tried to hurt me. I tried to take my son away from me, or one of my sons away from me, or one of my daughters away from me. Any one of my kids away from me is or was a real bad decision. I'm calm, but I can't. I really can't believe that y'all even stooped that low. And then again, I can't. For the simple fact, y'all been doing everything in secret in the dark and smiling in my face. You could go playing a game, confusing, trying to confuse me, trying to, break me, try to, give me a glitch, a meltdown, a virus, a worm, mm, you know. Now that what you call all of y'all is in the light, like one of the titles, do y'all really want me to name names? I could start. My mother, my uncles. I don't know if all of them. I can't really believe all of them, but as far as the truth goes, it's a, it's a family thing, or was a family thing, or became a family thing. I don't know how long that's been going on, but I know it didn't originate that way. But some family before I was even thought about, or right after I was, put here, and I do say before, for the simple fact, even before all this, from a kid, my mother said that she prayed for me, that what you call, she asked for me, and that I was a gift, that what you call, that she wasn't supposed to be able to have kids, or whatever, whatever. So that was instilled in me, and I actually and still to this day truly believe that. Can I say that I remember her ever being real wicked or abusive to me or over the top? That's my recollection. Have I got my ass whipped? What kid did? I did get hit with extension cords. I did get hit with switches. I did get spanked with belts. I never got hit with a hot spoon or a pan or anything like that. My mom's is nice with her hands. She wore a little stubby self will lump up a lot of people and they'll be like, wow. And at her age she is now, she's still able to do that to somebody younger than me. Somebody as young as my youngest kid or my, oldest son, middle son, you the so-called lost children, the ones that could be bad. And I thank God that what you call he made them like me. Those are definitely my seed. Can they be bad? Yeah. Are they bad? No. And now I know what I know. They know what I know. And it will constantly be like that. And as the revelations of my prophecy and the prophecy in the Bible from my forefathers that prophesied these situations, maybe not, our lives in detail, and maybe they did, because like I said, there's 66 books. Let's grab these books and start reading and seeing what's been left out, what's been changed, and make up our minds. And just know, even if I do that now, only thing is doing is filling in the holes because I know it to be truth, because I'm living it, I'm feeling it, I'm a part of it. That statement or that saying, like I said, it's really new to me, but it's like I know it. I know it from the beginning of the time. When you know, you know. You don't know how you know. You don't know why you know, but you know. And once you know, it's time to take care of yourself. Time to protect yourself. Time to understand yourself. Time to. It's just wow. And now, the ones that y'all love, or the ones you love, the ones that they love, is getting caught in the crossfire. It's my fault. And especially if I ain't reacting to it how y'all want me to react to it. This is what y'all wanted from me. I didn't do this to y'all. I didn't do not one spell. I don't even know how to do a fucking spell. I can learn though. But only thing I need to know is how to protect myself. I don't even need to know how to attack nobody and none of that. For what? I don't even really need to do that because I know who I'm connected to. And my faith is growing. My faith has always been strong. my faith is getting stronger, soon to be unbreakable. I say it is unbreakable, but I'm still gonna, try to be real. And not even try to be real. It is being real because you know how many things we have in our heart and what you call and really want it, desire it, and say it out our mouth, but we don't sacrifice what needs to be sacrificed to make these things happen. If you don't understand what I just said, it's time to, get in that word. And if you're not in that word and you have free time, you do what I'm doing. You might not have to do it on camera. You can do it, do it to yourself. Do it in your closed space. Close your eyes. Do some breathing. Quiet your mind. And it's not even quiet your mind. It's let the brain do what it does. But don't dwell on whatever pops up, especially if it's negative. If it's negative, you let it go. But you hear, you like, oh, why would I think something like that? Or why did I go there? So I don't even want to entertain that. You get out of here and think about something else. Or, clear your brain and let something else flow. And if it's constructive, positive, meaningful, then you dwell on that and see where that leads you. It's a totally different feeling. You shocked, you're surprised, you're delighted, you're curious, you're anxious. See how far it will go, where it could go. If you go, what else you could do? Or offer that. How can you? When it's the negative, it's a torture of worrying. I'm planning. I need to do this. Everything needs to be done right. Worrying. Even after you get away with whatever you get away with, you worry. If you do 4, 5, 6, 7, 100, 1,000, 100,000, 1,000,000, a billion, like you feel it each time you did it. Each time you did it and ignored the feeling, the guilt and nasty shock of it became tenfold. Got you. Instead of dealing with it and, looking at it and try to correct it or, ask for forgiveness in the spiritual first and then see what he had to say. Because he might have let you, if you got away, he might even let you get away with it. Because you was true on your face and you fell on your face and true in your heart and asked for forgiveness and, truly have remorse, truly had, the understanding of, the special life force that you took, let alone the human life force that you released before it's time. Releasing the animal, before we eat. That's why we're supposed to pray over our food. Because back in the days when when we was doing our hunting, when we were supposed to be so-called I'm not even gonna say Neanderthal, but native, ancient, so-called uneducated, or not on the level we so-called on now. Which is funny, 'cause like I said, the planet been turned over more than one time. We said it more than one time. And we have legends of it in all religions, all languages, even if it ain't a religion, in all languages, there's a legend of a reset. That's a known fact. Especially when you want to talk about Noah, Noah, the ark, you know, him and his family on the boat with, two of every animal, of male and female, to be replenished the earth. That's not just in literature, in the English, or in the Bible. It's all over the world, and there it might be a little different, but it basically be the same story. Excuse me, my face kind of dry. Drink my water. No, for real. I'm not understanding what y'all, wanted from me. Y'all wanted to will for me that, y'all wanted, praying for my downfall, devising my downfall, or my misery, or, to gain whatever, y'all was trying to gain, or whatever illusion that, was presented to you that you was going to get for doing whatever y'all was going to do, or did, or still do, which is just, I really pray for you. I don't have to say names because y'all all feel the guilt. Y'all all know the shadows and the entities and the things that you used to get away with and do has shifted. You ain't making the same. You're not making as much money as you used to, or the people that you was dealing with now is acting funny and trying to put you under pressure, and you need them because they got what you want, and you will have to get somewhere unless you find love. It's a whole lot of other shit that's going down, but this is the things that you try to, do to me, or have done to me, or spoke of, or engineered, or like none of y'all sat back and put yourself in that person's shoes, in those person's family's shoes. From the carnage and aftermath that, our wicked thoughts that came from our wicked heart, that might even came out of our wicked mouth, which that's the threes, like, the Holy Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, or what you call God, God, God the sky, Mother Earth, and the Son. And the Son is all life that Mother and Father created. And in your witchcraft, as you call it, especially with witches, if you ever notice, they working. And then if those three ain't strong enough, they find another witch, trio. It could be males too. There's male witches, which is called warlocks, or alchemists. That's man and female. Magicians, man and female. Is it a trick? In a way. And your trick real when it does its job to your victim? And if you feel I'm talking to you, that's your guilt. Because if you ain't living that way, you hearing it and you agreeing with it and you letting it fly. You're not taking it personal because it don't pertain to you. But if you get a little feeling in your gut, you get a little in your throat, you do a little of that, you gotta clear it. Or your eyes pop up, like, oh my God, is he talking about me? I know him, and this nigga prophecy is good, yo. He's like, he's calling things. He's not saying names yet, but he's calling things, and as far as we know, he's hiding, or he's on the move. He pops up here, he pops up there. Like, we don't even know when he come out. He just comes, when we notice he out there, he out there. And 9 times out of 10, he seen us before we seen him. And it's true. And if I didn't, my gods did, my God did, my guardians did, my archangels did, the other angels did. Everything that's done, we the saying, God is omnipresent, that he everywhere. He is. Even if he ain't. You really think demons is not gonna snitch to God? God pop up and be like, yo, what's going on? What's shaking? Who's doing what? You think the demon's gonna be like, fuck out of here, God. I'm out. You really think that's gonna happen? Do you think the angels is gonna pop up an angel and be like, oh, Archangel Michael, or Gabrielle, like, what's going on? What I missed, what I don't know, report. And they gonna be like, get out of here. If they are angels, idiots. You really think they? Yeah. Such. Matter of fact, why we even tell you this? You already know. You written all this shit in the book of life. So he even testing his holy ones, his divine ones. To see if they gonna come to him and report like they supposed to report. Because he is omnipresent. So if he watches his angels like that, how you think he watches, Satan and his demons? Than us that, they're able to work and jump and, play around. And if we low vibrational and weak minded and not paying attention, not looking at the red flags. Another statement that I fell in love with. Don't respect the red flag. It's gonna bite you in the ass sooner or later on. Ignore the red flag. It's gonna bite you in your ass later on. But that's lessons. That's that's life. That's what we're here for, to experience these things. To actually, that's the soil. These tests are soil. The soil getting thrown over the seed or the sprout or whatever. And the seed gotta work his or the sprout gotta work his way through the extra soil. Throw some water on it. The watering of it is what you call all information, knowledge. And all knowledge will lead you to the divine. If you start searching for knowledge is that you gonna learn this, you gonna learn that. And then God is gonna like, okay, you have learned a lot. Now let me, and even before then, he's knocking at your door. Somebody comes like, yo, try to hand you a Bible or want you to sit down and um, not saying that there's anything. I was never one for like the Jehovah Witness and all that coming to visit the house and all that. I don't know, just something about that just didn't sit right with me. But we can have conversation. I would give them respect, no matter what. You could be Jewish and not a Muslim, you could be a Mormon, not, uh, but it won't be in my house. We'll, go outside, and have conversation. I would, speak my piece. You'll speak your piece. Hopefully, we all wise and educated and masters of our emotions and experts of hearing the other people, influence and observation, and then actually put ourselves in as them and try to look at it from their point of view and their eyes on their information, and their information is really off of their experiences or experiences of people that they know or seen or somehow obsess over. Fandom is an obsession. If you a fan, or you want to say you could say I like certain individuals' music, certain individuals' style. So, but to say that I'm a fan, fans are groupies. You know more about their life than you know about your own. You know more about their finances, who, why such and such ain't with such and such, and the so-called T. I also want y'all to think about that. If you have fame and fortune, or have a name for yourself for whatever craft that what you call you done making your money with. Are you looking for more? All right, your money with. I lost it just now. I'm trying to fix the lighting or whatever. But just know your intentions. You might get away with it, or it might seem like you're getting away with it because you benefited or off of it, or somebody suffered, or was canceled. and before it's time. If it didn't happen in this lifetime, it will happen in the next. Or when we close our eyes and leave this body, we have to step in front of our heavenly Father and be judged. And what's crazy about it, there really is no judgment, because the ones that's tried to live their life the best way, had the best intentions in mind. As you go, not saying they didn't have flaws or wicked tendencies, because that's the way the world is designed, the way the body is designed to please itself in all matters of desires. If you could desire it, put it in your mind frame, or you know focus on it, or train the body to focus on it. It craves it. You know it start making you move when you don't want to move. Type shit, and that's just amazing. Are you ready to be part of something bigger? The door is open for you. Wake up, my family. Peace Corps volunteers working hand in hand with wake up. Talk to yourself. Talk to your God. When you talk to yourself, you're talking to your God. You're talking to your higher self. You're talking to that part that's truly connected to the higher realm. All the information you ever want to know, the technology and all that, go within. Your ancestors will give it to you. Your Heavenly Father will give it to you. But it will only be given to you if you deserve it, for one. Number two, that it's for humanity, for the progression of humanity. And it really ain't about, the profit and how badly y'all promote it to make the have-nots do anything and everything to have something that is basically something that could be great, could be special, but made it into an instrument of destruction and hit it as a toy, or a luxury, or magic. But let me stop. Y'all have a good one. Good night, all right? Stay blessed. With God love.